1.
All right, welcome Blackland Prairie. This is Mr. Fleming, and I am here today to talk to you about a little thing going on our campus with our afternoon at updating our videos so that way it's a little more current, and that way you can be fully aware of what our expectations and protocol is here on the Prairie. So first thing is, you can see on the page here, we have the protocol of the campus. That's the first purpose. I want to make sure I share that with you today in this video. The second part is make sure we understand the part of being a good community member in the Sonoma neighborhood. And finally, of course, it's the safety of our students and family members when we are dismissing here at school. So, trying to give everyone a little reminder here. As we are picking up in the afternoon, you will be traveling via Sonoma in the front here, and you'll be either entering, going left into our parking lot, and then hugging to the left, and then wrapping around, and then through the snaking of the actual parking lot, so that way we can get more cars off via Sonoma Trail and into our parking lot, so that we can exit people quickly in the afternoon pickup. So you can be either traveling from via Sonoma, going towards Gaddiscoe Road and turning left, or coming from Gaddiscoe Road and then turning right to that front parking lot. The back parking lot, this is the part where people have been very confused, it sounds like, and so realizing that if you are traveling here, you will be traveling down Fern Springs and taking a right into our neighborhood, or a left from the neighborhood into the parking lot. Do not use trailing line. This has been known as the cheater lane by some family members here on our campus. Basically, what this creates is a four-way stop, which we do not have a four-way stop. Part of the protocol that was developed almost 4 years ago with Round Rock PD, the fire department, and the local traffic control at the city, we were discussing how to make this a safer environment for our students to leave campus, and we discussed how the traffic flow must come from Fern Springs into our back parking lot and not from trailing line, because what will happen there is this. We create a potential accident for people traveling through there, and it's created, I said, too much traffic log or jam in regards to getting to that back parking lot. So that is part of our campus expectations, and it is the protocol that we have developed with our campus. So please be aware of that now. Also, during that time, we had concerns with our local community family members here that live in the neighborhoods across from our school on the Fern Springs side. Their driveways were being blocked by our cars, and that's one of the issues with trailing line. That creates a safety issue, not only for them to have to get possibly out of their driveway for a purpose, but then, like I said, we are not being very aware of our fellow family members here in our area. So that's a concern that we need to make sure we do not have a bad relationship with our local families or other neighbors here in our area. And then finally, we've got the conversation about safety. Realize our whole goal is to get our kids and families home safely in a manner that we know that no one has, hopefully, or we've lessened the opportunities for our kids to have any concerns having an accident while they leave our campus. So please realize that that's why we have this protocol in place. If you're a car rider, you know how we enter the campus from Fern Springs here in the back, or in the front off of Via Sonoma into the front parking lot. And if you are a walker, bike rider, scooter rider, whatever it is, remember, we walk our bikes until we get off the school property, and we walk towards the two areas that we have our crossing guards. We have one located here at the intersection of Via Sonoma and Fern Springs, and we also have a crossing guard located here at the Lake Forest and Fern Springs area. This is imperative. Please realize we want you to go to these two areas where we can have a controlled area for people to walk safely across the streets. This area, some people I see sneaking by, I think they can walk there. That is not a crosswalk area. Same goes for this entrance from this street and this street here on Fern Springs. So please know to use the two crossing guards at the crosswalk areas, so that we know that our students can be safe going home. I guess if you have any questions, you're more than welcome always to talk with me. But now you know our updated protocol, and hopefully it clarifies a little bit more about why we have these expectations. Our goal is truly to have our kids and families be safe here on the Prairie. Thanks so much for watching the video.